Welcome back into the swamp. In this video, we will analyze some synergies useful for pre-release that involve 2 cards, a simple burst setup, no legendary cards. This is the first synergy that we see, Griff Karga plus Pegasus 3-wing. Griff Karga gives an advantage token when you play a unit. Pegasus 3-wing is able to ready if you defeat an upgrade when played. We can imagine being on turn 2 and immediately play the Pegasus 3-wing. In this way we can exhaust the Griff Karga and give an advantage token to this unit. We can use the when played ability of the Pegasus 3-wing and defeat the advantage token. In this way, the Pegasus 3-wing enters in play ready. And of course, we can immediately attack the opponent's base. This synergy, it's very aggro, very strong and simple. I think it is very useful and very strong in pre-release. The second synergy that we see is Cad Bane and the Cyborg mech. Cad Bane deals 1 damage to units, and the Cyborg mech is able to deal 5 damages to a damaged ground unit when played. We can imagine being on turn 5 and use the Cad Bane ability to deal 1 damage to a quite big unit. Then we can play the Cyborg mech to deal other 5 damages to the same unit. In this way, with only 2 actions, we are able to remove ground units that have 6 or less HP. In my opinion, this synergy is very strong in pre-release and helps you to gain a good bird advantage. The third synergy is very useful, but with less impact than the previous ones. It involves Warrior of Clan Kryze and the Blurrg. Warrior of Clan Kryze gains Sentinel if you control another exhaust unit, and the Blurrg is a simple drop free with support and overwhelm. We can imagine being on turn 1, having the initiative, and playing the Warrior of Clan Kryze. Then, in the next turn, we can immediately play the Blurrg, and thanks to the support ability, we can attack with the Warrior of Clan Kryze. So, in this way, with only 1 action, we play the card, we damaged the opponent's base, and we prevented the opponent from damaging our base. So, let's comment the first synergy. We have Vane and Baylan Skull. Vane deals 2 damage to a base if you defeat a friendly upgrade, and Baylan Skull triggers if an enemy base was damaged this phase, and if a friendly upgrade was defeated this phase. We can use the Vane effect to defeat a friendly upgrade, an advantage token. In this way, we can deal 2 damage to a base. Then we can play Baylan Skull, and we have his full power, his full triggers. We can give another advantage token, and we can exhaust an enemy unit. In my opinion, this synergy is strong, and Baylan Skull works very well with Vane because he's able to give continuity to the ability of the leader. The fifth synergy that we see is Luke and Leia. Luke is able to heal 1 damage from a unit when its attack ends, and Leia gives Restore 2 at a cost of 1 damage, and she also has support. We can imagine having a ready unit on the board and then play Leia. Thanks to her support ability, we can immediately attack, for example, the base, and we can restore 2 damages from our base at the cost of 1 damage to the attacking unit. But thanks to the Luke's ability, we can immediately heal that damage. So, in this way we play a card, we attack, and we restore to our base. In my opinion, this synergy is very strong between Luke and Leia. The last synergy that we see is the Executor and Ferry Droid. The Executor takes +1/+0 for each upgrade on other friendly units, and Ferry Droid, when played, takes 4 advantage tokens. We can imagine having the Executor ready, and then we can play the Ferry Droid. In this way, the Ferry Droid takes 4 advantage tokens, and the Executor becomes a 9/12. If the opponent isn't able to remove the advantage tokens from the Ferry Droid, we can attack the opponent's base with 9 of power instead of 5. In my opinion, this synergy is very strong and creates a powerful and unexpected attack. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoy it. I have shown some synergies that look interesting for pre-release, and if you have any other ideas, please let me know in the comments. So, thanks for watching. Bye!